Hello and welcome back to the Basics of Computer Science and Information Systems course. We will begin today with Module 2 and we will be looking in general to Introduction to Information and Information Systems. Now we will split this topic into several videos so that we can spend some time talking about some aspect of this topic to give you some insight into them. So, in order to begin, we did talk about computer science, computer, as well as data and information in some previous video. But in this part of information system, we would, put a bit more emphasis on data and information rather than, emphasis on computer systems and their parts. Although we still will be talking about it, but because we'll be looking more into information system, you will hear the word data and information reoccurring. So, one thing we know is that data are raw facts and they are unprocessed. Example of them are like numbers or letters or any image or sound or pictures. Can also be the name of somebody or the name of a month, But until you process that data or that raw fact, it doesn't mean anything. So depending on what or you want to use it for, how you want to use it. And that brings us to the next part, which is information. Now, information is simply processed data. So if I have a name of someone called John, yeah, I only know the name is John, but what kind of information does that give me? It's difficult to tell. But if I also have, let's say, another name, say Smith or Eze, so I got the name John and I got the name Eze, and I'm asked to put it into surname and name, and somebody say in form of surname and name, this is Eze John. So that means the data Eze and John, by adding some more information and some way of thinking in terms of surname and name, I understand that Eze John is somebody with the surname Eze and John as the first name. So if I'm looking for someone with that particular information, that is what I will use. And that starts to add value. And that's basically what you do when you process data by giving some input, for example, Monday, Tuesday, and these numbers, which means nothing until you process them in a way by rearranging them or sorting them or doing some kind of operation on them. And you can show some output, for example, say, oh, using this name or the name of the week and the numbers, I intend to report or show temperatures per day. And in that way, I can consider this combination of information, that I see useful. Then it adds value to me because then I can say, oh, on Monday, the temperature will be 35 degrees centigrade, and on Friday, it will be 36 degrees centigrade. And that makes a lot of sense than just saying Monday, Tuesday, with the numbers without really having any way to think about them. And that's basically what happens with data and information. And these are the things you need to keep in mind, as we go along the course. So, to be able to use data, you need to understand, when they are transferred into information, why or how it should be useful. And that's why we listed a number of characteristics of valuable information here. And some of those information here, like if you see any information, it has to be accurate, must not contain any errors, and should be easily accessed by users. Should be complete, contain important information or data. That makes a lot of sense. Economical in terms of what you want to do with that, in terms of your time and cost. Should be formatted and presented in a way that is good. Flexible to be used for different purposes. Reliable, relevant, and you can go on and on and on. And these are some of the things that we will be looking into. So basically, by looking at data and being able to form them into useful information, you should be able to have this characteristic to ensure that the information you get becomes more useful and valuable for you. So this brings us to the end of this particular video, and in the next video we will continue with the other topics. Thank you.